So Black Clover, chapter 238.
Zeno's power.
Yes. What was it called again?
Zeno's power. I think Zeno is the bone guy.
Right. So Zeno basically drops Yuno in the squad. We get to see a little bit of his devil power. He pulls out 55%, which transforms him a little bit actually too. I've seen like he gets black, starts developing some horns. So I'm assuming 100% means you probably can fully let the demon out in some way. Which would be cool to see. I'm assuming the leader is probably going to be somewhere close to that, to 100%. But we'll see when we cross that bridge. I think the most interesting part here is you still don't fully know what's going on with the demon power. We do see that basically Yuno using his, I would say, strongest wind spirit attack against, I guess, like a demon enhanced 55% or some. No, this is even before 55%. Probably like somewhere in the high 40%. Was like toe to toe. If not, the demon was stronger in a way. So wind spirits versus demons, it looks like, or sorry, spirits in general versus like demon magic. At least from what we know of it, it looks like demon magic, or sorry, devil magic wins out right now. Yeah. Which may mean, as a theory, that we're going to see another level of development when it comes to these wind spirits, or like spirits in general, like the salamander and the wind spirit. True. Like maybe there's another level of integration that needs to be unlocked to compete. Because my assumption is that at the highest level, these should probably both be equivalent. Yeah. Like spirit magic versus demon magic. I'm assuming they should be on the same tier.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's just fair to say as far as like it's still like questionable as far as like we've never seen like, you know, a max spirit dweller user, minus maybe like the closest we've probably seen is the water spirit, considering like Homegirl's literally able to use water magic on like her entire kingdom. Right. So I mean, like if Yuno is able to get to a scale where he can literally control the wind in like a countrywide radius, then maybe that really is the max. And the only reason the water magic chick couldn't do it is cause like she's not really. I don't know. I mean, one, she's kind of cursed, so maybe you could probably put it a low-key on that, at least for the moment. As far as to like why she can't completely utilize the water spirit, but yeah, if Yuno gets up to that level, though, yeah, that's definitely safe to say you could get close to demon magic, if not low-key even stronger, but that could be debatable.
Yeah. And then also from the release of this demon, my assumption is that Asta is probably at least at 50% control right now. Just because seeing this release looks very similar to what we saw him do in that castle, where his demon kind of showed up behind the building when Buddy unlocked 55%. So I'm hoping this means that Asta is probably close to 50, if not at 50, as far as like the amount of like devil power he can use right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty safe. I mean, Yuno was still losing, but he was still putting up like a slightly decent fight, while Homie was probably arguably working at what? Maybe like 40, 45. Yeah. So to say maybe Yuno's like, again, power scale wise, close to 50 would make sense considering Asta's probably at the same level of Yuno. So I can see that.
I do like, just a funny thing, I do like how people still put respect on Yuno's name, even though he was losing at that point. Most villains, like, when you're getting dropped, they just call you weak. But this dude was, like, literally like, no, you're Yuno. So he was like, you aren't weak. I'm just really strong right now. I was just like, well, even Yuno gets respect when he's taking an L. Only this guy would they respect like that while taking it.
Damn. This kid got fanboys and part of the villain squad, bro. It's crazy. That's why this manga's called Yuno Clover, if y'all didn't realize. So straight Yuno Clover. Yeah. But no, I mean, I was kind of seeing this L coming up. I mean, it's pretty much just to put on shine that he's gonna get some power bump at some point. So we knew it had to happen. So I think Yuno really took like his first real L today. So sad day, but oh well.
Okay. Ready to rate it?
Yeah, yeah.
I'd probably give this a decent sell. I think it was a solid chapter. Yuno took a L for probably the first time I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
And I get to see some power boosts. Like I'm really hoping that this is going to build the powers out for Black Clover, meaning like that we're gonna start to see the devil magic become more of a thing and understand how it works and really start to develop these spirits because all it seems right now is that they're these tag along buddies that just give you a lot of magic power, but I don't see anything in terms of like enhancement of the characters. Like I don't get new spells. It just seems like everything's stronger. So hopefully we get some development in that area. And I'm excited for that. So decent as hell for me.
I'll trying to see if I'll give it that high. So if you're gonna give it at least a decent plus, I'll probably give it a decent as hell minus. I don't think it was as lit to give it a straight decent as hell, but definitely I could definitely see more than a decent plus. It's got us kind of hyped to see how big this power scale is really gonna be, considering just 55% was like so much stronger than Yuno. I'm pretty hyped to see that, and plus just like I don't know. I mean, again, I've been putting hype on this guy, but I mean, I just like bone magic. Like, you know, like ever since Kimimaru, he just got me hype on. I was like, oh, snap. This is actually like a really pretty sick ability.
Right.
And especially to be able to use it on that kind of scale, that like super widespread, almost like a Gara range kind of ability. I mean, that's pretty much how he's like using his bone magic. And it's like, damn, that's kind of pretty effing OP.
Right.
And considering like we've only seen like up to 55% of it, it's like what's really 100% magic of this kind of bone? I mean, what's like 100% power using this bone magic is really interesting to see, and especially how it's going to get countered later down the line. But yeah, no, I'm hyped. Black Clover is again doing well. Like right now, I mean, like I think it's in the running for like manga of the year or anime manga of the year. I mean, like I know it's really early, but I mean, it's putting in work right now. So
that's for real though. They're just giving me life compared to some of these other chapters.
True.